These lunge swivels are a great way to warm up the hips and the lower back, especially pre or post travel. Begin by coming into a lunge. Make sure that your legs are about hip width apart, and you can have your hands either both on the inside of the leg or, the way I prefer, one on each side. Feel free to put blocks under the hands, and then start by leaning the hips to one side, take them to the back, then to the other side, and come through center. So as you go around in these circles, you should be hitting large areas of the back of the hamstrings, sides of the hips. You'll feel your front foot rolling around a little bit as well. But generally speaking, as long as it feels good, you can take these as big or as small as you need to. I generally do about 5 to 10 of these lunge rotations to either side, and then you can reverse. If you are doing these as a warm-up, be sure that you start your rotations a little bit smaller, keep them more comfortable, and then slowly work towards a bigger range. Another way that you could play with these is by doing 2 rounds, doing one as a warm-up round, stretching out in other ways for a little bit, and then coming back to these for a second round. At the end of your lunge rotations, come up to a high lunge, bring your ribs back, push through your back leg hip to square it off, lifting up and out of the pelvis. Nice deep breaths here. And then we'll go to the other side. So legs are parallel. Hands can be either framing or one on each side. And starting your circles. Generally, I like to start by leaning my hip to the outside of my front leg. It just feels like a really nice way to go. Deep breaths as you're here. You'll notice for sure that one leg is usually a little bit more flexible. That's okay. What I like about the stretch too is that it gives you the room to individualize the stretch for each leg. You can see both my front foot and my back leg are rotating around here as well. Coming to your reverse, same side, opposite direction for your circles. If these become very comfortable and familiar, you want to be sure that you really challenge the range of motion by keeping the hips as square as possible, as long as possible, rather than just allowing them to rotate. And that'll help you out with square splits if that's a goal for you. All right, back hip pushes forward, ribs tuck in, lifting up through the core, staying strong through the glutes as you come into that nice lunge stretch to complete your series. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this Mobilibite, please like, subscribe, and share. New videos are added every week.